Hey guys, it's Scott. I've been busy working away in my office, getting it ready for this coming winter. My plant room is my office, and so I want it to be a place where I enjoy spending time. It's not just to check on my plants and come back in a few days and make sure they're watered and not dried out and have plenty of light. I'm with them all the time, and so I care about my space and I care about the plants. And so I've been working on this room for a while. I've been putting more shelves up, which is why I'm kind of messy today. And you can't smell this room, but the stain is pretty strong. But let me show you what's going on in the space that I have. It's my companion Maxwell, who spends a good deal of the day with me. Right, Maxwell? You want to say hi? Yes, good boy, Maxwell. And so this is the area. I got a desk and I got a chair area. So when Maxwell's not sitting in it, I do my research in it, my reading. And I got some shelves that I've had for many years. I put up near the window, but because of the size of the window and the upper half moon, there's plenty of light. And so I have a number of plants, succulents, house plants in here, agave, zipper plants, some plants that were gifted to me by a nice person, and flapjacks. And so this area, if you might recall, but if not, I got these shelving units from someone who was moving and didn't want them. So I went ahead and he gave them to me. And I went to a big box store and got this shelving system, these brackets. Each bracket can sustain 300 pounds each. And so I have 3 brackets on the larger ones on the bottom there, and 2 brackets top side where my golden barrels on either side, and a blue barrel in the center, and my Tillandsias. And I like this one. It's my fuzzy Tillandsia. I think it's a humorous plant, but I guess some different Tillandsias, and there's my Tillandsia cacticola. And so they've been brought inside. The plants I've done in terms of putting together my displays for my Aldi plants. I do have some LED lights that are 300 watts. I have 2, and one's white and the other one's kind of like a pinkish. So the pinkish one's on the bottom. My African violets, of course, are enjoying it. But they normally come on from 8:30 to 3:30 every day. But to do this video, I didn't want you guys to be blinded by the light. It doesn't bother me, a little hum. But like I said, if it was bothering me, I wouldn't spend as much time as I need to in here, and I would have changed the light situation, but it doesn't bother me. I got more space. These are boot trays I got online, and I got a bunch of them, and I figured with a unit like this, it helps rearrange. Since I only have 2 lights, if I need to rearrange my lights, just pull out a boot tray and shift them around, and it's really easy. And that way, when I water too, if there's water issues, even though I have clay plates in the bottom, if I have water issues, it doesn't drip below. And so, just an idea of what I've got. Like I said, I've got more room for more plants. I got a little bit outside still, but more room. And now what I've done near my desk area, this is another one. I made use of a old-fashioned kind of commode water stand for my Pachypodium, I think is what it's called, Lanai. And so I went ahead and I went to the big box and I found these. Now these are normally, they're two-way pots. You can either have a ring on the bottom that comes with it to keep it on a table, and they also come with these wires. And so what I wanted is something this is on a north wall. My window faces east, and so the way the sun comes in on more sunny days, not like today which is cloudy, I do get a bunch of sun on that wall, that north facing wall. And so I wanted, and I got a mirror here to reflect what comes in and bounces back. But I wanted something, this empty space next to my desk, I wanted something to be able to grow some plants. And this cost, I think I told you guys already, but it cost $15. It was normally like $40. And I went ahead and got that on either side of my desk. But they're so heavy, a standard plant hook didn't work. And so I got some really commercial grade plant brackets. And so it did the job. And so once I had the plants hung, I started realizing, well, I got one for either side, let's just get some wood to put between it. So I went ahead and got a piece of this 1-inch plank of pine, and I went ahead and stained it black, and I used a deck stain, so I don't need to treat it with polyurethane, because I'm going to have plants on top, and the deck stain should be sufficient to keep the wood from hopefully warping or absorbing any excess moisture. And so I thought that was kind of a cool way of dealing with more space and a room that's really kind of small, but it plays double duty as my office where I spend all my time, a reading area, a Maxwell area. Max hangs out with me all the time, and my plants hang out with me. So pretty much wanted to give you guys a tour of my small space. I think I've packed in a bunch in this small room, and hopefully it might give you guys some ideas of perhaps what you can do in your house as we're approaching the middle of fall, and winter will soon be here. And hopefully, because winter's here doesn't mean you have to stop gardening or being around your plants, and you got something to do till spring. And so I'm looking forward to spending some time here with my plants and my dog, and doing some good work. So you guys have a great rest of your day. Hopefully you enjoy the tour. We'll talk to you later on.